Take 1,001,792. Let's do this. So it's Urban Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. If you're a returning waxy, as always, my lovelies, thanks for hanging out. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Smash that subscribe button. You will also probably not be aware of the fact that I live in like rural southern Ontario in a teeny tiny town, and my internet service is driving me bloody bonkers. I'm going to show you a video. They came out to fix my line, which I live in Canada, obviously, so they can't dig and bury it properly, but they came out to temporarily fix my line. I have to show my subscribers because it is strung through my tree, across the laneway. I think it's like wrapped around the hydro pole and then down the ped. Like I can't, ugh. They did that 3 weeks ago, told me that they would be back in the spring once the ground defrosted and they would bury it properly, which I know what that means. They're going to tear up my entire front yard as well as my driveway. Oh, the joy. I literally want to call my internet service provider and ask them to upgrade me to dial-up. That's right, I said it, folks. I've had Tuesday's video uploading. It is just over 13 minutes, and it's been uploading for 23 and a half hours. Like, that's how bad my internet sucks. So dial-up would totally be an upgrade. I hate it. I hate it. I have no idea when you guys are going to see this video, unfortunately, because my internet sucks so bad. But let's film it. Worst case scenario, I go to the city on Thursdays, and then maybe I could just upload a boatload of my videos all at once. So today is Wednesday, and you know what that means? On my channel, I do Wax Wars. This is just a mini Wax Wars on a little something something I found while I was at Walmart. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know I do Throwback Thursdays. It's been a couple months now since I did a throwback on Scentsy's Flower Child. I absolutely love this one. I was super pumped when they brought it back out in the 2018 Spring and Summer catalog. This was actually left over from, I bought this last August during the transition because 2 times a year you get to shop Scentsy's transition sale, which is 10% off. I love this scent so much. I bought a truckload of them in fear that they wouldn't be returning this year. But Flower Child is a Viva La Juicy dupe. I don't know if it's an exact dupe. I don't get the caramel note that's in the perfume, which is nice because that's, like, I love the perfume, but the caramel note isn't my favorite. I find that wears off quite quickly, and then you just get that, like, berry sweet, fruity floral. That is closer to Scentsy's interpretation of Viva La Juicy. I don't get caramel in it at all, which is nice. I appreciate that. So a while ago, I did Throwback Thursday on Scentsy's Flower Child. I know if I was to dig really deep through my vendor wax collection, I have a couple other Viva La Juicy wax chunks, but I think they're blended with other things. Perhaps I should have melted more contenders for this version of Wax Wars, but last time I was in the States, I found a Scentsation at the Walmart in Michigan called Girlfriend Night. The States usually gets everything before we do in Canada. I was pleased as punch to find these at my local Walmart, and as you can see, I've been going crazy on them now that I know that I can get them at any time right here in Canada. But this is very similar to Scentsy's Flower Child or Viva La Juicy. To me, it's like Scentsationals' interpretation of the scent. There's definitely berries in there. Oh, on cold and warm, this is absolutely fantastic. Knock my socks off. For Scentsationals, amazing. So I did 2 cubes of Scentsy's Flower Child in 25 watt bulb warmer in a 600 square foot room. Flower Child is on the lighter scent. If you watch my episode of Throwback Thursday, I go a little bit more in depth about why you want floral fruity perfumes to be on the lighter end, especially because there's a gardenia note to Viva La Juicy, and if you made a perfume too strong with gardenia in it, it's the difference between being fun and flirty and turning a fragrance into a more mature, hate to say it this way, but old lady cologne. So it's a good thing that Viva La Juicy or Flower Child is light. I did use 2 cubes. I got about a 6 to 8 foot throw on average, and it lasted a total of 10 hours. So the Scentsationals isn't exactly the same. To me, it's sweeter and a little teeny tad more floral than berries as opposed to Scentsy's Flower Child. The price point in Canada on a Scentsy clamshell is $8. The Scentsationals clamshell is $3.48. If you are in the States, of course, Scentsy is $6 there, and the clams of Scentsationals are available at your local Walmart for $2. On cold as well as warm, I like Flower Child a little bit better. It is closer to the actual Juicy Couture perfume. Scentsationals is really damn close though. Super, super close. 2 cubes of Flower Child lasted a total of 10 hours in a 600 square foot room. I melted 1 cube of Scentsationals Girlfriend's Night, and it lasted a total of 15 hours, and it had about a 10 to 12 foot throw. So this one is super hard for me because I'm all about quality. Like, I do like the fact that Scentsy's version of this is closer to the actual real thing. But for the price point and the performance, Scentsationals kicked Scentsy's butt this round, which is like shocking to me because if you've watched my channel for a while, like, I don't try and hate on Scentsationals, but I do find they're like the gems are few and far between. I would absolutely say that Scentsationals Girlfriend Night knocked it out of the park. It is definitely a rare Scentsationals gem, and I'm gonna have to give this version of Wax Wars to Scentsationals on price as well as performance. I noticed that this Scentsationals in particular, I don't know if it's just this cube. Other people can comment down below if you've melted this. I find this wax incredibly rock hard, even for Scentsationals. I know it's always way harder than Scentsy. It's harder than a lot of vendor wax even. I'm guessing this is a pure paraffin, and not the best grade of wax, but all the same, as long as it performs, that's all that matters. So if you are going to run out and purchase this, just a little tip, it takes a long time to melt. Even in like a super, super hot plate warmer, still gets the job done, but 15 hours and nearly a wall-to-wall throw for that price point, yeah, I definitely have to give this round to Scentsationals. Would I repurchase Scentsationals? Absolutely. That will definitely be a repurchase, as well as Scentsy's Flower Child. I have, I think, 6 or 8 of them in my collection still from last year, so I'm good. But in all likelihood, I will probably buy another 6 in like early to late August during the Scentsy transition month when I can get them at 10% off again. I love a sale. When you can get a sale, I can, and you know, I can hold out for that sale because I've got tons of Flower Child anyways. It's a great scent though. I would highly recommend it, whether you purchase Scentsy's Flower Child or you run out to your local Walmart and get Scentsationals Girlfriend Night. It is a phenomenal scent. Watch my video of my Flower Child in the playlist Throwback Thursday. I go a little bit more in depth about the history and the success of Juicy Couture's Viva La Juicy. But yeah, that's it. And just a little like quick update. I've been warming fall, winter stuff, fall, winter stuff, fall, winter stuff, but just this week the snow is finally disappearing here in Ontario. So I am super excited. Was really happy to do this Viva La Juicy Wax Wars this week. And the scent list, like the playlist for the house right now, is absolutely beautiful. I'm breaking out all of these spring scents. That's the beauty part about this fragrance too, is I find the florals in it is a perfect scent for spring, but because it's got those berry notes too, this will transition beautifully into the summer. You can melt this all spring, all summer, so stock up on either or. I've also been melting Scentsy's Bergamot and Solar Driftwood, trying to get through this brick. This will always be a staple in my collection. Love this scent in my laundry room as well as my bathroom. It is just beautiful. I have been going crazy on my Scentsy Shimmer Brick finally. I was kind of on the fence with that one. Now that spring is just around the corner, I get it. I am loving Shimmer. And I have Shimmer, Flower Child, Bergamot, and Solar Driftwood literally melting in every other warmer in the dollhouse. And it just, oh, deadly. Makes me so excited for the nice weather to finally be here. Another thing I discovered, well, I've been going crazy on the Scentsationals Girlfriend Night. If you mix Girlfriend Night or a Viva La Juicy dupe with a laundry scent, it is beautiful. I think it was originally my subscriber and friend Amber. When I wasn't really loving Scentsy's Clean Breeze, she suggested I put a cube of Flower Child in the Clean Breeze just to cut that detergent scent. Like, I more like the laundry scents that smell like crisp, clean linens or like a dryer sheet. Scentsy's Clean Breeze smells like stick in your face straight in a Tide bottle. Some people love it. It has been a bestseller for a long time. To me, it's just a little harsh, not really my jam. So when Amber suggested mixing it with Flower Child, I was like, wow, that's a good idea. It was still quite a bit overpowering, but I remembered Amber's suggestion and thought how beautiful that would be, a Viva La Juicy with more of a clean cotton or a fresh linen scent. So I've been mixing Scentsationals with this chunked up Bath & Body Works Pure White Cotton candle that I've got left over from the SAS. Oh, my word, Amber was on point. It smells phenomenal. My house smells so fresh, so clean, so ready for spring. So the snow hopefully can officially fuck off. So that's it, folks. That's my Wax Wars on Scentsy's Flower Child versus Scentsationals Girlfriend Night. Hope this gave you some spring suggestions, or perhaps you can pull these out of your collection and get melting. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.